Consumerism has hit the marketplace in healthcare. At the same time, industry has changed how they are approaching healthcare. There's a lot of money in healthcare, so when the business sharks smell the blood in the water, they go to it. And so now what we see is retailers, pharmacies, health insurers forming $100 billion, $200 billion corporations and partnerships to create vertically integrated health system networks to affect where patients receive their care. This disruption in health care and in medicine is causing many hospitals to close because they can't compete. Interventional radiology, because of the nature of our specialty, is well positioned to help in managing this conversation around healthcare. Donald Berwick, in an article in 2008, talked about his triple aim of medicine, and that is better health for patients with improved quality, access, and outcomes, enhanced population health, and reducing the cost of health care, bending the cost, so to speak. Interventional radiologists, because of our nature of being innovative and creative and doing minimally invasive procedures, can help address that component of the triple aim of medicine. However, things are changing so rapidly, and the disruption is creating essentially a tornado in healthcare that everybody has a sense of urgency to fix things. So my message is patience and patience. Why we need both? Well, number one, we need patients because they are our reason for being, and we should keep them as our true north as we think about solutions going forward. Interventional radiologists have the perfect opportunity to change from being a doctor's doctor to being a patient's doctor. That is, again, focusing on the patient's well-being. We tend to have a high adaptability quotient, which most organizations and most people adapt on a linear scale to change. But with information accelerating so much, we're needing to adapt almost at an exponential phase. That can be even more fragmenting and disaggregating. So we need to exercise patience when we make our decisions and choices. So the biggest message I have is unity and purpose to not only our patients, but the specialty. With the fragmentation that is occurring in healthcare, if interventional radiology is disruptive and people go off on their own way, our voice will become diluted. Policymakers, legislators, payers, health systems, and most importantly, patients won't hear us. They won't recognize what we can bring to the table to help in this calculus of healthcare at this moment. So unity is a big message from the daughter lecture. I wanted to convey that you are much more likely to go further together than apart, and that the sum of the whole is greater than the individual parts. And so I ended the daughter lecture with a proverb, pretty much to let folks take a thought home with them. And that is, if you want to go quickly, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together.